Alright, so welcome to another video. I'm actually going to do something a bit different today. I actually got a PS3 today and I'm going to be displaying it right here, so it's going to be something different than I normally do. So basically, let me go ahead and get what I need. Basically, I'm going to need, actually it has an overheating issue, or the fans are pretty high up. I'm going to be using one of these $1 brush that you can get in your home improvement store. I mean, I don't have air can right now, and my what's it called, vacuum cleaner, it's out of commission. Another thing I'm going to be using is probably another screwdriver. This has like the heads inside the it has like 4 different tips in here, so you can use that. So yeah, but the key tool that I'll be needing today is going to be this this tool right here. I don't know if you can tell, it's like a T-shaped kind of deal. It's for PS3s. Like that. It cost me like $2 or $3, and that's basically it. So let me go ahead and get the PS3 now. Let's see where it's at. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this different. That's why I got the webcam. I've been meaning to get a laptop to clean out, but I haven't. So that's basically it. It's the old fat PS3. And the owner gave it to me because he said that his fan was spooning up, so it probably has a lot of dust in it. At least I think that's what it has. So yeah, so let's get started. Let me go ahead and select my tip. It's not very hard to take this apart. It's a lot easier than to disassemble a laptop. So this is, well, basically you want to go ahead and get the hard drive first out by removing, I think he already got one of the screws out. Usually there's a screw right here where the hole's at. You want to remove that before you start doing anything else, so just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and just slide it open. Here's your hard drive. So let's set that to the side. Oh yeah, it is dusty. So it's the inside, unless you're interested, so it looks something like that. So another thing you gotta be worried about is that if you have I don't know if you can tell by the video, there's like a warranty sticker right here. I'm like touching it right there. So unless your PS3 is under warranty, you might not want to do that. You might not want to take it apart. But since this is an old fat PS3, it's probably out of warranty anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. Let me go ahead. Let me move the camera a little bit closer to me. I just have it set on top of my screen. I'll move it back. So you don't want to remove that unless it's see, it has a seal. Now it says void on it. It's pretty funny. So as soon as you peel it, it says void now. But it's out of warranty anyway. So go ahead. The kind of tricky part about taking this one apart is probably the little rubber grommet that it has on here. You're trying to peel that off. I don't know. Maybe I should use a screwdriver. Let me see if I can get it in the picture. So I'm going to go ahead to my other end of the tip. Let's see if I can see it. Oh, it was already come out. Oh, there it is. Ah! Damn it. Went inside there. There it is. Alright. So there it is. It's a little grommet that protects that special screw. That's basically it. So set aside where you want to. See where you want to lose. Now you want to go ahead and take your special screwdriver. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called a T96 or something like that. You can get these off here like for $2 or $3 anyway. So you're gonna go ahead and disassemble it. This is not really a disassembly, to be honest. I'm actually doing this video to demonstrate what dust can do to your stuff. Like, you want to keep your stuff clean from dust, specifically laptops. So there it is. You want to go ahead and keep your stuff clean. Let me put this aside where I won't lose it. Okay, there we go. So then, if I'm correct, I haven't done this in a while, so I think you just kind of like slide it open. That's basically it. So here's your cover, your PS3 cover. It's a really nice cover for an old fat PS3. Look at that. Just go like this up. I'm gonna set this webcam a little higher. Set it a little bit back. Go this way, because you kind of see my stomach. Alright, I don't know which one it is, but there's one well, now you can put your screwdriver away, so you won't need that anymore until you reassemble it all together. Now you want to go ahead and take all the screws out. The only special thing about this one is that there's only one different one. One of them is like really long compared to the others. So here's one. So that's, I think that's the standard size. So go ahead and do that. Do that. There you go. Another one. So that's the standard size. I believe it's this one up here. So it's like right there. I think that's gonna be the long one. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording as soon as it starts. Oh yeah, okay, extra short one. That's what I meant. I don't know if it was long or short, but that's the one you want to remember, that it goes in the upper left or your right. If you're, I guess it'll be your right or this one. Just remember it's this one up here, away from the optical drive. But anyway, yeah, these fat PS3s. This one's the 40 gig version when it first came out. So this is an older PS3. And yeah, he wanted it cleaned out. So yeah, he actually had some problems with the another one that he had, and I had that yellow light of death or whatever it is, and so he got it with another. He replaced it with this one. Let me see. But yeah, like I said, it's not very difficult to disassemble parts. I mean, I am an engineering student. Well, well, actually mechanical engineering student, so I have a tendency of taking stuff apart anyways for my whole life. I've been taking apart radios since I was like born. I mean, that's the first thing I remember as a child. I used to like taking apart radios when like old stereos that my parents had around that didn't work anymore. I would like play around with them and take them apart. I mean, I never fixed them, but yeah. Did it get move? I don't remember how this. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, you gotta be careful. But like I was saying, yeah, I've been taking this stuff apart since I was like 10 maybe, and I never actually fixed anything when I was 10, but I just like taking them apart and look at the circuitry and stuff like that. And so that's probably why I like taking stuff apart. Hang on, I don't remember how to take this apart. I know it has a trick to it. Hang on. I know it has. Oh wait, I see it. I I remember now. Now you want to go ahead and take the flat end of the screwdriver. You want to get a flat end like that, because it has like these clips on the side. Yep, there it is. It has like a clip mechanism to it. Where's the other clip mechanism to it? You never want to force anything apart, because more than not, you're going to probably end up snapping it and then breaking it. So that's probably why you don't. Let me go ahead and see how to properly take this apart, because it's been a while since I took it apart, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I just wanted to make sure how to take it apart, because it's been like I said, it was a while. Because you never want to force anything out. And as I can tell, now I know why it doesn't come up, because I missed a screw. See what I mean? So you never want to force anything out. So I mean, this is not how to disassemble a PS3. There's been many people that have disassembled it already, like a long time ago. Oh, there it is. See? And it comes off like that, so it comes out easily enough. So that's your other part. It's nice and shiny, I gotta say. So here's your optical. I think what is this? I think this is your power supply, your optical, and then your sensor controller and stuff like that. This is where you get a little bit more difficult. But let me put these aside in the meantime. This is where it gets a little bit difficult. I knew I was missing something. So look, we got some dust residue on here. Look, let me see if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of dust on top of the optical drive, and there's more dust underneath. So yeah, like I said, the only thing you gotta worry about now is not to yank anything because of the rivet cables or any other connectors. Like, see, here's a power connector down here. I don't know if you can tell. Here's the power, so you want to go ahead and just gently take that out. Don't yank anything. That is the biggest problem. And then underneath there's going to be a ribbon cable. So it has a clipping mechanism, so you want to go ahead and pull up. At least I think, yeah, pull up. So it'll let go the cable mechanism, just like that. That's really, so you can go ahead and set that aside. I think it has a game inside too. What else am I missing? This is the power supply, so it has a couple of screws in here. I'm going to go ahead and just rip that apart and take that one apart. Hold up. Yeah, I want to go ahead. Okay, so that's that. I gotta say, these are better built than Xboxes. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the screw up. But yeah, in order to take stuff apart, it's not that difficult. I mean, there's always the internet. The internet has basically everything to disassemble. Once you disassemble one laptop or one piece of equipment, you basically know how to disassemble all laptops or whatever you're disassembling. It's not that difficult. Sometimes it can be tedious because you'll miss a ribbon cable or you'll put it in the wrong spot. That's the only problem I run into. But most of the time it's just going at it. Let's see, is that it? And then we have another ground cable back there too. Oh, let me get that out there too. So hopefully this video comes out good. I'm actually going to try and shorten it out because I got a crappy connection out here. So as soon as you get all that, oh hang on, you want to get that off. Oh no, wait, that's a wireless cable, so you want to rip that out. So that's out. Okay, and there you go, just like that. Oops, there's another cable. Oh, so another clip. So that's basically your power supply or power unit or whatever you want to call it. It's not that dusty as I expected. So, all right, so that's basically it. What else am I missing? Oh, here's another screw. Lucky for me. Oh, that was a bit tight. Lucky for me, all screws are the same. Well, except this one. What else am I missing? Okay, you want to get the sensor board out now. Get that clip off there. Should pull out like no problems, like that. Your wireless card, so we're going to set that aside. I'm going to take that out too. I'm actually not going to disassemble the whole thing because I can actually access a fan. You don't want to disassemble the whole thing if you don't have to. Or take off the fan off the thermal, I don't know what to call it, the thermal unit, or off its thermal paste, because then you're going to have to reapply. I mean, I got thermal paste around, but the original thermal paste on this should be a lot efficient than the one I have. So that's what I want to do it. Let me see, is this the same? Yep, they're the same size. How long has this been? It probably has been like 15 minutes. So lots of people tell me I like to talk, so I don't know. So you want to be careful. Yep. So there you go. This is a bit dusty too. Look, I don't know if you can see the dust on there. So this is more of an indicator that indicator that the fan is going to be pretty dusty. So I'm going to put that aside. Yeah, it's pretty dusty. Let me see. And the owner was telling me that the fan was spinning up quite a bit. Yeah, oh yeah, this is definitely dusty. I don't know if you can tell. I'm actually going to go ahead and zoom in. Okay, so do that. I don't know, people tell me I like to talk, like a lot, excessively. I don't know if I can, oh, wait. Yeah. So that's probably what it was. Initially I was planning on just doing this video without no sound. And just speeding things up, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go through all of it. Oops, so that's different. I can go ahead and put that on the side. Can I pull it out already? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nope, I can't. So let's keep going. Looks like these are slightly different. This is a lot much easier to take apart than a laptop because laptops have so many damn screws. And I'm actually going to do another video on disassembly and how properly disassembly. So I got like some magic tape, but that's for another video. And I think I know what you guys are going. I think I know what you guys are thinking. I hope this thing. I know the metal portion does not come off. I think this is a heatsink that holds the big old 240mm fan in place. So I'm not too sure. Let me go ahead and see. Oh, I got one more screw. So that's basically that. I should probably use that mechanism with the tape and just gone ahead and I knew I should have got water. My mouth's starting to get dry. Whoops, that's goes on this side so we can go. Let's see if it comes up. Yep, it comes up. It's coming up. It's coming up. So this is as far as I'm going. I'm not going to go ahead and disassemble any further because I don't want to touch the motherboard. Where is it? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stand it up. I got to do this to my own PS3 now. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. It's not as dusty as I expected. So there it is. So it's a bit dusty down here. I probably would have survived, but I'm going to go ahead and just take it off anyways because these old PS3s are like very, very dusty. Oh! Oh, yeah, that is dusty. Anyways, yeah, dust is your enemy in this case. So I don't know if you can tell. Let me see. So that's why I use a 1-inch painting brush, so I can get into those holes up here. Let me go ahead and blow into it. Yeah. Oh man, that is dusty. This is just the cover. This is just the cover. So, and this client of mine is very clean. I think he has a germ phobia, because I went to his house and his house is like very, very straight, very clean and organized, like to the point where it's just not normal. So this would like freak him out. I mean, if I was him, if I knew how to take, if I was him and I took it apart, this is medium range dust, so it's no big deal. But he says he wanted to get it clean. I guess it's his germ phobia thing that he has. But his house is clean, and for crying out loud, he has white carpet. And when I mean he has white carpet, he has white carpet. So I've been to his house like a couple times, and it's like very clean. Everything's spotless. I wish it could be that spotless. So okay, so that's basically it. That's clean. And that was some old dust. I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. Alright. So this is as far as I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go ahead and take the metal casing off of it, because I'm not interested in taking off the metal casing, because I don't want to deal with it. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'll probably end up taking the fan out, and maybe some of the stuff on the side. Can I take this off? Oh yeah, I can. So there's the shield. It's a bit dusty, so let's go ahead. He must have seen that dust back there and he got freaked out. Man, I swear, I don't know where he finds the time to play video games, to be honest, to keep that house that clean. But yeah, this guy has a white carpet, for crying out loud. And he has the same carpets. I fixed computers for this guy many times, and he has it extremely clean. Well, he makes me take off my shoes, that's probably why it's white. So get that out. I'll be right back. I'm starting to get thirsty, so I'll be right back. I just want to go get some water. I was getting thirsty, so I'm actually putting this water very, very far away from the desk, and see if I can go ahead and get it. So, where was it? Yeah, apparently I like to talk, so hopefully you'll find this somewhat entertaining, and there's just no lame, like, just, oh, take a screw here and take a screw there, and, you know, hopefully you find this somewhat entertaining. I know I do. And most of my friends and associates and acquaintances, or whatever you want to call them, tell me I like to talk a lot. So I don't know if that shows, but yeah, I kind of do. So now we can go ahead and just unscrew the fan from here, because it's not actually connected to any thermal paste or set amount any thermal paste. And look at that. So it has a bit of dust, but like I said, I think he's just a germ freak, and he saw that dust back there. So we're gonna go ahead and just get all that stuff out. So make sure that the heatsink doesn't have anything. Let me go ahead and just do that. I don't know if you can see that. All the dust coming out of there. So yeah, it has quite a bit. Like I said, it's just he's very. I'll show you my PS3. I think my PS3 is much dustier than this guy's. I know I took out so much dust out of mine. And I gotta check into that. I think I might even include my PS3 while I'm at it. Since I haven't started school and I actually got time to do stuff that I want. And I've actually been meaning to finish this while I'm sidetracking. Let me see. I'm actually going into web design, so I actually got myself a WordPress visual quick start guide to do web design. I actually got an HTML and PHP textbook from these guys, well, book from these guys, because I actually want to learn how to code and stuff like that, just for fun. Talk about sidetracking. Let me see. I don't know if you want to see this. After I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get my other PS3 and take mine apart. Okay, that's pretty clean. Let's see what else is in here. Let me go ahead and just, but I gotta make sure I get every single molecule of dust, because he can see dust where I can't, so that's why I'm taking my extra time. Yes, web design. So I'm starting to get into web design to see if I can make more money off of that. Right now, computer repair hasn't been that great. I mean, it pays some of my bills, and I do other side work, but And I'm starting to do this YouTube stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to make some money off of that. I'm making some small amount of, just paying my cell phone bill, put it that way. So I can't complain. It's just finding stuff to talk about and actually relate it to the video is kind of difficult. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just stop it here because I think it's starting to get boring. And I'm actually going to do another follow-up to this video. Well, not follow-up, but I'm going to go ahead and just cut to the chase on my PS3. And we'll see. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I actually got ahead and disassembled the whole damn thing. And as you can tell, you can see what the problem is. I left the fan out. So now I gotta disassemble everything and get the fan back in there. That's one of the quirks you run into, like laptop repair and this kind of deal. You always will forget something like a cable, so you just make sure you got everything in order. I think I would have gotten it in if I wasn't doing this video. So, but yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna go ahead and just assemble this thing all over again. It's not gonna be on video. So thanks for watching, and take it easy.